Imagine this. You've spent your whole life believing that vegetables are always good for you. After all, they're packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber, right? But what if I told you that some vegetables could actually be harming your health after 60? Yes, you heard that right. Not all veggies are created equal. Some can spike your blood sugar, cause painful digestive issues, and even interfere with medications. And the worst part? You might be eating them every day, thinking you're doing something healthy for your body. But don't worry. Today, we're going to reveal the 8 vegetables seniors should avoid and why. And make sure to watch till the end, because vegetable number 7 is a surprising one that most people don't realize can be dangerous. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite vegetable? Let's see if it makes the list. And if you love staying healthy and active, don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing health tips. Why some vegetables are harmful for seniors. We've all heard the phrase, eat your vegetables, they're good for you. And for the most part, that's true. Vegetables are packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants that keep the body healthy. But what if I told you that some vegetables could actually be harmful for seniors? Surprising, right? As we age, our bodies don't process food the same way they used to. Some vegetables that were once beneficial can start causing digestive issues, blood sugar imbalances, kidney problems, and even interfere with medications. Let's break down exactly why this happens. 1. Digestive system becomes more sensitive. Aging affects the digestive tract in many ways. The stomach produces less acid, making it harder to break down certain foods. The intestines move food more slowly, leading to constipation and bloating. Gas-producing vegetables can cause discomfort, acid reflux, or stomach pain. Some vegetables contain tough fibers, complex sugars, or spicy compounds that can irritate the gut, especially in seniors with conditions like IBS, acid reflux, or slow digestion. 2. Some vegetables can contribute to kidney problems. Your kidneys filter waste and maintain the balance of minerals in your blood. But over time, kidney function can decline, making it harder to process certain compounds found in vegetables, like oxalates and potassium. 3. Blood sugar spikes. Can be dangerous. Seniors, especially those with diabetes or prediabetes, need to be careful about blood sugar levels. Some vegetables, despite being natural, contain high amounts of starch or sugar that can cause dangerous blood sugar spikes. Vegetables are a powerhouse of nutrition, but not all of them are senior-friendly. Depending on your digestion, kidney health, blood sugar levels, thyroid function, and medications, some vegetables can do more harm than good. But don't worry, you don't have to avoid vegetables completely. You just need to know which ones to limit or prepare differently. Now that we understand why some vegetables can be harmful, let's get into the 8 vegetables seniors should never eat. Some of them might surprise you. Vegetable number 1. Raw spinach. A hidden danger for seniors. Spinach is often praised as a superfood packed with iron, vitamins, and antioxidants. But when eaten raw, it can be surprisingly harmful for seniors, especially those with kidney issues or calcium deficiencies. Why is raw spinach bad for seniors? High in oxalates. Raw spinach contains a high level of oxalates, which can bind to calcium in the body and form kidney stones. Studies show that oxalate accumulation increases the risk of painful kidney stones and can lead to calcium deficiencies. Interferes with calcium absorption. Even though spinach contains calcium, its high oxalate content blocks the body's ability to absorb it properly. This can weaken bones over time, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures, a major concern for seniors. Not senior-friendly for digestion. Spinach is rich in fiber, but in its raw form, it can be hard to digest, leading to bloating and discomfort for those with sensitive stomachs or slow digestion. A study published in the Journal of Urology found that diets high in oxalate-rich foods significantly increase the risk of calcium oxalate kidney stones, particularly in older adults with reduced kidney function. Safer alternative for seniors. Instead of raw spinach, lightly cook it. Steaming or boiling spinach reduces its oxalate content by 30–40%, making it safer for kidney health. Pair spinach with dairy, like yogurt or cheese, to counteract oxalates and boost calcium absorption. Vegetable number 2. Eggplant. A hidden trigger for inflammation. Eggplant is a popular vegetable in many cuisines, but for seniors, especially those with arthritis or joint pain, it might not be the best choice. While it's rich in fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, eggplant belongs to the nightshade family, which contains compounds that can trigger inflammation and worsen arthritis symptoms. Why is eggplant harmful for seniors? Contains solanine, a natural toxin. Eggplant contains solanine, a natural chemical found in nightshade vegetables. Research suggests that solanine can increase inflammation, leading to joint pain, stiffness, and swelling, particularly for seniors with arthritis or other inflammatory conditions. May worsen autoimmune diseases. Some studies indicate that nightshade vegetables like eggplant may stimulate the immune system, which can be problematic for those with autoimmune conditions such as rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, or inflammatory bowel disease. A study in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism found that solanine in nightshade vegetables may contribute to inflammatory responses in arthritis patients. Many people report less joint pain and improved mobility after eliminating nightshades like eggplant from their diet. Safer alternative for seniors. If you love eggplant, cook it properly. Cooking reduces solanine levels and makes it easier to digest. Try zucchini or mushrooms instead. They offer similar texture and nutrients without the inflammatory risks. Vegetable number 3, cabbage, a hidden threat to thyroid. Health cabbage is often considered a healthy vegetable, packed with fiber, vitamins C and K, and antioxidants. But for seniors, especially those with thyroid issues, cabbage can actually do more harm than good. Why is cabbage harmful for seniors? Goitrogens can disrupt thyroid function. Cabbage belongs to the cruciferous vegetable family, along with broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. These vegetables contain goitrogens, compounds that can interfere with thyroid hormone production. When eaten in large amounts, especially raw, goitrogens can slow down the thyroid and lead to hypothyroidism. May lead to iodine deficiency. The thyroid needs iodine to function properly. However, the goitrogens in cabbage can block iodine absorption, making it harder for the body to produce enough thyroid hormones. Seniors who already have low thyroid function may experience fatigue, weight gain, and brain fog if they eat too much cabbage. Can cause bloating and digestive discomfort. Cabbage is high in fiber and raffinose, a type of sugar that can be difficult to digest for some seniors. This can lead to bloating, gas, and stomach discomfort, especially for those with IBS or sensitive digestion. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology Metabolism found that excessive consumption of raw cruciferous vegetables can suppress thyroid function, especially in people with low iodine levels. However, moderate consumption, especially cooked cabbage, has minimal impact on thyroid health. Safer alternative for seniors. Cooked cabbage is safer than raw. Cooking reduces goitrogen levels, making it less harmful for the thyroid. Instead of cabbage, try leafy greens like spinach or romaine lettuce, which provide similar nutrients without thyroid risks. Vegetable number 4, white potatoes, a hidden danger for blood sugar. White potatoes are a staple in many households, but for seniors they can be a silent health risk, especially for those with diabetes, weight concerns, or heart issues. Why are white potatoes harmful for seniors? White potatoes have a high glycemic index, meaning they cause blood sugar levels to spike quickly after consumption. This can be dangerous for seniors, especially those with diabetes or insulin resistance, as sudden blood sugar fluctuations can lead to fatigue, dizziness, and long-term metabolic issues. Increases risk of type 2. Diabetes studies show that diets high in high GI foods like white potatoes are linked to an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. The body rapidly converts potato starch into glucose, causing insulin surges, which over time can lead to insulin resistance, a major cause of diabetes. A Harvard study found that people who regularly ate fried or baked potatoes had a higher risk of developing diabetes than those who consumed lower GI alternatives. Another study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition linked frequent potato consumption to weight gain and metabolic disorders. Safer alternatives for seniors. Swap white potatoes for sweet potatoes, which have a lower glycemic index and more fiber. If eating white potatoes, pair them with fiber-rich foods, like beans or vegetables, to slow down sugar absorption. Avoid fried potatoes. Opt for boiled or baked versions instead. Vegetable number 5, tomatoes. a hidden trigger for acid reflux, joint pain. Tomatoes are a common ingredient in many dishes, but for seniors, they can cause more harm than good, especially for those dealing with acid reflux, arthritis, or digestive sensitivity. Why are tomatoes harmful for seniors? Tomatoes are rich in citric acid and malic acid, which can trigger acid reflux and worsen symptoms of gastroesophageal reflux disease. For seniors with weak esophageal muscles, eating tomatoes can lead to heartburn, discomfort, and digestive irritation may increase. Tomatoes belong to the nightshade family, which contains solanine, a natural compound that some studies suggest may worsen joint inflammation in people with arthritis. Many seniors report increased stiffness and pain after consuming tomatoes regularly. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that acidic foods like tomatoes can trigger acid reflux in individuals with GERD. Additionally, research suggests that some arthritis patients are sensitive to nightshade vegetables, experiencing increased joint pain after eating tomatoes. Safer alternatives for seniors. If you love tomatoes, opt for low-acid varieties like yellow or orange tomatoes. Cook tomatoes before eating, as cooking reduces acidity. Avoid raw tomatoes if you suffer from acid reflux or arthritis. Replace tomatoes with red bell peppers, which have a similar taste but are less acidic and packed with vitamin C. Vegetable number 6. Brussels sprouts, a hidden culprit behind bloating thyroid issues. Brussels sprouts are often considered a superfood because of their high vitamin and fiber content. However, for seniors, they can cause digestive distress and even interfere with thyroid function. Why are Brussels sprouts harmful for seniors? Bloating Brussels sprouts are rich in fiber and raffinose, a type of carbohydrate that the body struggles to digest. When bacteria in the gut break down raffinose, it produces excess gas, leading to bloating, discomfort, and even stomach cramps. For seniors with slow digestion, this effect can be even more pronounced. Brussels sprouts belong to the cruciferous vegetable family, which contains goitrogens, natural compounds that can interfere with thyroid hormone production. In seniors with an underactive thyroid, hypothyroidism, consuming too many Brussels sprouts can worsen fatigue, weight gain, and metabolism issues. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology Metabolism found that excessive consumption of goitrogenic vegetables like Brussels sprouts can contribute to thyroid dysfunction in people with iodine deficiency. Another study published in Gut confirmed that cruciferous vegetables can cause gas and bloating due to their high fiber and raffinose content. Safer alternatives for seniors. Instead of Brussels sprouts, opt for zucchini or bell peppers, which are easier to digest. If you love Brussels sprouts, eat them in moderation and always cook them, as cooking reduces goitrogens. If you take blood thinners, talk to your doctor before consuming high vitamin K foods. Vegetable number 7. Peppers, bell chili, a hidden trigger for pain. Peppers, whether sweet bell peppers or spicy chili peppers, are packed with vitamins A and C, antioxidants, and fiber. However, for seniors, they can also be a hidden cause of joint pain, digestive discomfort, and acid reflux. Why are peppers harmful for seniors? Peppers belong to the nightshade family, a group of vegetables that contain solanine, a natural compound that some experts believe can worsen inflammation and joint pain. Many seniors with arthritis report increased stiffness and discomfort after consuming nightshade vegetables like peppers, tomatoes, and eggplants. Bloating for seniors with a sensitive stomach, peppers can be hard to digest due to their thick skin and high fiber content. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism found that capsaicin can irritate the digestive lining, leading to acid reflux in sensitive individuals. Another study in the Arthritis Foundation Journal suggests that some arthritis sufferers may experience increased pain after consuming nightshade vegetables. Safer alternatives for seniors. Replace chili peppers with mild herbs like basil or oregano to add flavor without acid irritation. Opt for cooked bell peppers instead of raw, as cooking makes them easier to digest. If you suffer from acid reflux, consider avoiding peppers altogether or limiting your intake. Vegetable number 8. Beets, a hidden sugar trap for seniors. Beets are often praised for their heart-friendly nitrates, antioxidants, and fiber, But for seniors, especially those with diabetes or blood sugar concerns, they can be more harmful than beneficial. While they offer some nutrients, their high natural sugar content makes them a risky choice. Why are beets harmful for seniors? High in natural sugar can spike blood sugar levels. Beets contain a high glycemic load, meaning they rapidly convert to glucose in the bloodstream, causing blood sugar spikes. For seniors with diabetes or insulin resistance, this can be dangerous, leading to energy crashes, inflammation, and increased risk of complications like neuropathy or kidney damage. Beets are rich in oxalates, compounds that increase the risk of kidney stones, particularly in seniors prone to kidney issues. Oxalates can bind to calcium in the kidneys, forming painful kidney stones that can disrupt urinary function. A study in diabetes care found that high glycemic foods like beets can raise blood sugar levels rapidly, posing risks for diabetics. Research in the Journal of Urology confirms that oxalate-rich foods contribute to kidney stone formation, particularly in individuals with chronic kidney disease. Safer alternatives for seniors. If you like beets, consume them in moderation and pair them with fiber-rich, low-glycemic foods to slow sugar absorption. Choose leafy greens like spinach or kale, which provide similar nutrients without the sugar spike. If you have kidney issues, avoid beets altogether to reduce oxalate intake. Final thoughts: what seniors should do now. Now that we've covered the 8 vegetables seniors should avoid, it's time to make smarter food choices. While vegetables are generally healthy, some can pose hidden risks, especially for those with diabetes, kidney problems, arthritis, or digestive issues. Did any of these surprise you? Which vegetables do you eat often? Are you making any changes after watching this video? Comment below and let us know. Also, if you have friends or family over 60, share this video with them to help them stay healthy. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more science-backed senior health tips. Stay safe and healthy.